With cars, much like life, first impressions mean a lot. So here goes, our first thoughts about the latest on our key ring. 2008 has barely started and the first 2009 models are already arriving. And one of the first to hit showrooms is the all-new 2009 Nissan Murano. Described by Nissan as a super evolution of the Murano, this second-generation design still rides on Nissan's D platform, just updated for the 2007 Altima. The mid-size Murano changes little in size, being only an inch longer than its predecessor and riding on the same wheelbase. The chassis is wrapped in all-new curvaceous bodywork that's still clearly Murano, but with more sophisticated details like quad-cylinder high-intensity discharge headlamp clusters, a more dynamic profile with sharper character lines, 18-inch wheels on most models except for the big 20 inches on the top-line LE model, and a new dual-panel power glass sunroof and second-row skylight. The interior is also familiar but completely refreshed with upscale materials and soft ambient lighting. The Murano's straightforward control layout remains, but now includes push-button start and tilt telescoping steering wheel. Feature upgrades include a more user-friendly navigation system and rear-view camera, power assist for the folding rear seat, and an underfloor flip-up cargo organizer. The new Murano is powered by Nissan's latest 3.5-liter dual-cam V6 with 265 horsepower, a gain of 20, with a smarter and smoother continuously variable transmission. Both front and all-wheel drive versions are still available, now with newly standard stability and traction control.
The new Murano is a much more refined machine with a higher level of technology and comfort. Murano sales have increased every year since 2004, and I'm certain the 2009 model is sure to continue that trend.
The 2009 Nissan Murano is available now with lower prices than last year, starting at about $27,000. We've been singing the praises of the all-new 8th generation Honda Accord sedan for months, but this is the first time we've spent a lot of time behind the wheel of that other Accord, the Coupe. For starters, the Accord Coupe's sportier styling is closer to last year's Accord concept, being more dynamic and sharper than the sedan. The Coupe's wheelbase and length have grown, but they're still shorter than the sedan. Power includes the sedan's 2.4-liter four-cylinder with 190 horsepower and 3.5-liter V6 with 268 horsepower. The one departure is that the V6 Coupe with 6-speed manual forgoes VCM cylinder deactivation to improve low and mid-range response. Like the four-door, the Accord Coupe boasts a larger cabin. Its evolutionary styling has far more flair than before, with the dash sweeping up and away for an expansive feel. Trim is bolder and brighter, dipping for an artistic center stack that still features large controls and a standard display screen. Coupe seats have more lateral support for the enthusiastic driver. All stereos have an auxiliary input jack. Opt for satellite navigation, and you'll get a Euro trait we could do without, Honda's first dial controller that ties multiple functions to the display. But the most popular new feature may be the extra 2 inches of rear legroom, which, while hardly expansive, does finally allow for passengers taller than the average 12-year-old.
The new Accord Coupe is much sportier than the sedan. It's different in all the right ways, but still carries all the best features of the four-door. It basically adds flair to what was otherwise very successful but very conservative nameplate.
Accord Coupe base prices range from just under $23,000 to just over $31,000. And we'll have first impressions with more new sets of car keys in just a few weeks.